One of the things that I can't understand is how Melly Mel, Melly Mel is an advocate, right? She advocated for everybody in Guyana, in New York, everybody. But for some unknown reason, she just skipped over Adriana. If I'm not mistaken, sheriff people give her some money. If I'm not mistaken, she gets money from everywhere. But I have heard people actually inbox me and tell me, bring it to my attention while I was minding my business. And you know me, I was very much minding my business. When people brought it to my attention to tell me that she advocated for them and for many, many people in New York and in Guyana. I get it. I understand. But why is it that she skipped over Adriana? Could it be that she and Carol is good friends? They're friends and they're talking behind the camera, behind the scene, and they're collecting their bags, if you know, you know, and keeping it a hush hush. Because it don't really make sense to me. If y'all agree, let me know. Because I can't and I will not sit here and make myself believe that she just disregard anything to do with Adriana and justice for Adriana. It don't make sense. It absolutely don't make sense. Or perhaps I know that she had her buddy, her little classmate, her little sissy friend, and give him the case because they were friends and they are friends. She's not really an advocate. She's not an advocate. An advocate, a true, authentic advocate, an advocate who advocate and take advocating very, very seriously, does not take monies to advocate for someone, right? Imagine me getting dragged across this media about some money business and come to find out there is no money in my hand or in my possession that belongs to these money hungry people. But there's so much evidence everywhere that connecting directly to Melly Mel. Make that make sense. Do do you guys know if you pay advocate? Do they take monies for advocating? Because I want to know because I've been advocating for free forever. It's just me. When I do something, I put my all into it and I don't look out or look back or take bribe or money for that. I just go in and once I get what justice, real justice for whomever I'm advocating for, then it is what it is. But I've never, ever collected money for advocating for somebody or anyone in general. For as long as I know, I was advocating. But every time Melly Mel put your attention and your hands on anybody business, she knows he bad, you know. She knows he bad. Anytime she put your hand on anybody business, it has to involve dollar sign, money bag, money. Why is that? Why is that? This woman, well, I know she can't walk because she illegal. She can't really walk. She ain't got papers in this country to even walk. But she can babysit or walk somebody dog. That's like a little job. You don't need to get credit check and show your status and all of that. She can even go and pick up the old people medication from the pharmacy. Or she can just volunteer to wipe some old people body. She can be useful. But everything around this woman involve money. And then the immigration is watching her real hard. And she make a big bragging video, brag that the immigration tracking phone from her in her possession, but she went ahead and buy more phone, as if the immigration is not watching. What make you think you can come here and come on any kind of platform and broadcast something like that and think the immigration and can't see? I don't understand that. Make me understand that, man. Anyways, I just want to ask y'all, when you advocate for somebody, do you take payment for advocating, or I am sitting on the rock? Am I sitting on the rock? And then on top of that, why she's not advocating at all for Adriana? I never, if I hear Melly Mel, it's almost a year for Adriana. Next month gonna be a year. I hear Melly Mel probably mention Adriana name once or maybe twice. Never again. Never again. But she's putting people on the case to rip and rob and take from people. She's all about monies. I think the immigration would like to know where her sources of income is coming from. Because if they could investigate Muhammad and they talk about him money laundering and all these different things, I think they should investigate Melly Mel too. Let her show proof of the business, the boutique in Guyana. Let her show proof of all the business that is tied to her name. Let her show proof of the account that she has hidden money in, right? Let her show proof how she's maintaining the lifestyle that she has, right? Let me call immigration and see if they could help me out with this one, because I've been asking around and nobody seems to know. Usually, immigration always know and they could advise me on things. Y'all remember when Sir Brian cussed me out and tell me he gonna BUGGER me? And I had to take it upon myself to call immigration, because I don't want people like that here in this country with that kind of bad taste. So I want to know, I have to check Melly Mel finances out. You see, I'm a financial advisor, you know, and I think I could be a helpful to the USCIS. Yeah, let me contact them and see where your finances is coming from, because nobody seems to know. So yeah, y'all follow me. For people, y'all follow me for update, right? Because I contacting the people USC, CCC, IS. Y'all stay and follow me. I'm gonna come up and give y'all a update. All right. I love y'all.